What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, man. Let's get right into it, y'all. So, what I find interesting uh, before Canelo versus Crawford, there was a comparison between Mayweather and Crawford, to which I don't see how they're not the same at all. They're completely two different fighters. Floyd's a boxer, and Crawford's more of a boxer puncher. Crawford takes more risk. Floyd Mayweather learned from his father at a very young age: the less you get hit, the longer you last in a sport. So he's defensive minded. But what I find interesting is it went from just comparing them to after Crawford dominated Canelo in the manner that he did, in a way that Mayweather didn't or possibly couldn't. Now all of a sudden, Terence Crawford can beat TBE. Now all of a sudden, oh no, he's better than Floyd. He would beat Floyd. Before, there was no talk about that. It was just comparing the two. Now all of a sudden, Danielson can beat Mr. Miyagi. That's a little interesting. This is what I'll say, right? The fact that anyone's even comparing someone to Floyd Mayweather, that already speaks for itself. Okay? That already speaks for itself. Floyd Mayweather set the bar super high. You see how my hand is out of range? My hand is out of range. That's how he set the bar that high. So now they're trying to compare another fighter. That shows you his greatness. That shows you the level that Floyd Mayweather was on, that a lot of people wish that they were on. Okay? Overall, Floyd Mayweather has, between the two, has the more greater impact on the sport of boxing. Everyone's afraid to lose their O. Everyone wants to make a lot of money. Every fighter, wants to be the number one attraction. Okay? And you've seen that when you've seen fighters um, mimicking Floyd in the shoulder roll. You've seen Caleb Plant do it. Andre Berto did it, failed. Adrian Bronner did it and failed. Right? Did I say Caleb Plant again? Who else? Shakur Stevenson does it time to time. I think I even seen Gervonta Davis do it a couple times. Who did they learn that from? They learned that from Floyd. A lot of them get their influence from Floyd Mayweather, not from Terence Crawford. Now, today's generation, possibly. But again, that's not to take anything away from Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is an amazing fighter. And in fact, I might shock you. I do think that if Floyd was, obviously Money Mayweather, if Terence Crawford would have fought Floyd in the second half of his career, when he was like 36, 37, then I could possibly see Crawford beating Floyd Mayweather. Because I think Crawford definitely did. At 38, Crawford looked better than Floyd at 38. Even if was he even still competing then? The point is, his second half of his career, I got Crawford winning, hands down. I think Crawford is just way quicker at this age, and I think he's a lot more quicker on his feet, and he's stronger than Floyd. We're just gonna, you're not blind, I'm not blind. He was picking Canelo up, moving him. And he did that about like 3 times in different rounds. He was letting Canelo know, hey, I don't care what the size difference is. I'm stronger than you. And he proved that, right? So again, overall, Floyd Mayweather has the greatest impact between the two in the sport of boxing. But if they were to fight in this particular stage of Floyd's career, I got Terence Crawford. But if you're talking about prime versus prime, I got Floyd Mayweather all day. All day. Again, Floyd Mayweather, okay, he ran with, during his undefeated career or campaign, whatever you want to call it. Again, the longer or the less you get hit, the longer you last in a sport, is what his father told him. Floyd definitely was a boxer puncher when he was at 130, 135, but he was still defensive minded. I think Terence Crawford he takes too many risks for my liking. And a great example of that was when he fought Errol Spence. Errol Spence threw an overhand left and it caught Crawford. But what Errol Spence didn't see what was coming from up underneath, and it was that uppercut, and he got caught and he got dropped. I want to say that was the 7th round. Crawford definitely will take a risk to win, and I give him credit for that. But at what cost? At what cost? So I don't think Floyd was willing to take certain risks like that. And obviously it depends on the opponent that he had in front of him for him to even be allowed to do that. With that being said, if this is prime Floyd versus prime Terence Crawford, I got Floyd Mayweather all day. But if this is Money Mayweather versus Terence Crawford today, I got Terence Crawford. I think Terence Crawford wins. I do think he wins by split decision. I still think that Floyd would give him a run for his money. I just think Terence Crawford would have just be maybe a little bit better, just in terms of, just this stage of their careers. But let me know what you all think, man. Do y'all think, screw that, Floyd Mayweather is better? He's an overall better fighter, or do you think Terence Crawford is? Let me know, man. Let me know in the comments. Until next time, I'm out.